We need a little darkness to appreciate the light.
So this happened to me a few weeks back. It was roughly 3 a.m. in the morning. I couldn't sleep, and I was feeling quite peckish. The worst, right? I left my boyfriend snoozing in bed and went downstairs and into the kitchen, turning on the lights as I went. Now, in the kitchen, there is a window that overlooks the side path into the back garden. I've hated this window since moving in because the blind only comes down a third of the way, and at night, all I can see is the black of night looming in. I should mention we've lived here for 5 months, and it's rented, so of course, and to our frustration, we can't replace anything and have to like it because we're lumped with it. Another reason for my dislike of this particular window is there happens to be an outside light above that passage. It's motion activated, and there's a steam vent from the boiler directly beneath. So basically the light comes on all the frickin' time. For a few seconds, the side path is flooded with light, then bam, pitch black again. So anyway, I'd become accustomed to the light coming on all the time. At this point, it's usually foxes or steam in my mind. So this particular night, I ignored the few times it did come on and just went about rummaging through the fridge without any shame, I might add. After stuffing my face with some pickled onions and probably making some strange ones, thanks, Vinegar Face, I put them back, closed the fridge, and turned to leave. But after a few steps, and just after I flicked the lights off, the one outside came on yet again. I glanced over, just out of habit now, looked out, and to my horror, I got to witness the lower half of a male figure casually walk past. Yikes! Why would he be in my garden when it doesn't lead anywhere except to the back door? You know that feeling you get when your adrenaline spikes? Yep. I bucked it out of there and into the darkened hall and waited to see if he was going to try for the door. But nothing happened. I rushed upstairs and woke my boyfriend. I was in a flurry at this point, thinking we were about to be robbed. My boyfriend propelled himself out of the tangle of sheets, and in no time we were creeping downstairs together, trying to be as quiet as two jittery people can be. We just stood there in the hall, waiting. And once we were sure all was still, I decided it was time to see if the creep was still lurking outside. So I pulled on my boots, unlocked the front door, my boyfriend stood watch, and quickly patrolled the front and back garden. But the creeper was nowhere to be seen. His legs had carried him off, and I presume in no rush from what I'd seen. What makes this worse is that upon getting back in, after locking up, I noticed the thermostat. The boiler wasn't even on. That means all the time I was in the kitchen making God knows what faces. Every time the motion light had come on, it was possibly because that creep was moving about just a few feet away. Ugh! The thought of someone watching you while you're oblivious is creepy as hell. The thought of someone watching you while you chow down on pickled onions obviously is worse. Whether he was just casing the joint and I happened to interrupt that, or he was eek a freak, as Stephen King would put it, regardless, I like to think I scared him off. Thanks, Vinegar Face. And if not, if he comes back, let's just say I have a cricket bat more than happy to make his acquaintance.